painter, and I've been fortunate enough to take part in a number of outdoor competitions around the country, and I really felt that it would be a wonderful thing if we had something like this in Exeter. And I exhibit at Vandley's Gallery, who is organising the day, and it's a wonderful opportunity for a range of people with different experiences to come and enjoy the day painting outdoors.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've got some fantastic prizes. We're being supported by Cartridge's law firm, which is a local law firm in Exeter, and they are supplying the main prize.
Yep.
And they're also giving local artists the opportunity to exhibit in their offices, which is a fantastic.
Oh, superb!
So
oh, that's great.
You know, if you haven't managed to get your work out there yet, you know, get in touch with Cartridges, because you know, they love to have local art there. So the other prizes that we've got is the Supreme Paint Company, which is a local, I think it's Torquay-based art firm. They're supplying some absolutely gorgeous Wallace Seymour paints as one of the prizes. So I think we're quite unique in the value of the prizes that are on offer here. And there are people that have come from wide and far. There are people from Brighton, from Bath, but there's also a big contingent of local people here, which is just wonderful.
Yeah.
And the support of people on the quay, they love seeing artists at work, which is fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree with everything you've said. I know there are some people from Southampton and Dorset as well that have come along. So just to sort of wrap up, can you tell people where they can find your work and where your website is and where you're exhibiting at the moment, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I exhibit at Vandley's Gallery on the quay in Exeter, and I also exhibit at Sea Glass Gallery in Livingston, and on occasion at the Mall Galleries in London.
Great.
So I'm currently, I've got a very large painting of Salcombe that will be in the Royal Society of Marine Artists exhibition that starts on Thursday in London. So if you're in the area, do pop in.
Super.
And I'm pressing Life's Pause button on Instagram, and I think that links to a Facebook account. And I'm also Julie Dunster Art at
.com or .co.uk or?
Hang on a minute. Julie Dunster Art.com. It is.
.com. Okay, great.
So many things you have to look at.
That's right, there are. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you very much, Shirley. Cheers.
Very welcome. Thank you. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just getting started again. Made such a mess.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So this is Jane Farley, and she is currently being mobbed by fans, which is great.
Do you want to look on Instagram? Yeah. You have? Jane. Jayne. Farley.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wish you win the competition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Okay, so as you probably heard, this is Jane Farley, and she's painting this view down the river of the quay here. So, Sonia, you're using oils today, is that correct?
I'm using acrylics.
Oh, you're using acrylics?
Yeah,
okay, great.
Yeah.
So why have you chosen acrylics today then, as I say, over watercolour or oil, for example?
Well, basically, I normally paint a lot in mixed media.
Right.
But it's so messy. I go in my studio and I literally come out and I'm covered in paint.
Oh, okay.
So I use a lot of inks and things. So I thought today, painted by key, the best material to use is acrylics.
Yeah.
Because it dries quickly, so I can paint back over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I just love the colours, and I've painted most of my artistic career. I've painted in acrylics, and I've only recently changed to mixed media.
Okay, great. And I notice you've got some lovely dry brush and multiple layers of colour going on here.
Yeah, I do like the dry brush technique. I like the feeling of the energy of the canvas still coming through in a picture and not just completely smothering it in paint. So yeah, just building up the layers. But I started late. I started at 11 o'clock, so I've been on this for about an hour and a half.
Great, but it's a lovely sense of depth there as well, isn't it, as you disappear off down the river.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the quay.
Yeah.
I love all of the things that go on here and the people milling around. And I'm going to try and get the ferry boat in, the green ferry that just crosses over the river there.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a feature. But yeah, looking down the river, it's just beautiful, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
so lovely
absolutely.
to live here.
Thanks very much for your time. Where can people find you and your work? Do you have a website?
Yeah, I've got a website, so it's www.janefarley.co.uk.
Great.
And Jane Farley Art on Instagram.
Okay, great. And as with all the artists I'm chatting to today, I'll pop the description and I'll pop the link in the description of the video. Okay. Thanks very much for your time, Jane.
Thanks.
Cheers. Bye. So this is Richard Thorne, everyone. He's one of the judges for today's event, and he's a renowned watercolour artist. So again, we're down at Exeter Quay, and we are taking part in the Exeter Plein Air competition. So yeah, so Richard, if you could just tell us a little bit about how you got involved in today and how you're finding the day and that kind of thing.
I met up with Karen through a mutual artist friend, and she took my work and we've been selling quite well, and she asked me to do this. At first I thought, I've never done judging before. Well, only once, and it was a bad experience. But the judging art for me is a bit like the blind leading the blind. You know?
Right. Yeah.
But I took it up because I like Karen, and I think this is a good event, and it brings people together, and it was also an opportunity for me to meet other artists I don't normally meet and see what they're up to, and because there's 3 judges, it's not just down to me to, it's a pooling of ideas.
Yes.
So I've been around talking to all the artists today. It's been a great experience, pity that it's not quite as sunny as we expected, but it's not bad.
It's not raining, at least. That's the main thing. Yes.
So it's been great to meet all these other artists and a few familiar faces, and I've just been really enjoying it. So it's a great event. We'll see what comes at the end. Who goes away in tears and who goes away holding the prize.
Yeah, great. And so, where can people find your work? And are you exhibiting anywhere at the moment? Currently at the moment.
I've got galleries pretty much all over the country, really. Baron Fine Art up in Yorkshire. Up to now, I've been involved quite heavily with the John Davis Gallery in Gloucester. I'm just recently been made an RI member, so I'll be...
Oh, congratulations!
Lifelong.
Yeah, lifelong dream.
Thing, yeah. So I'll be exhibiting there every year in their open show. And obviously Karen